All right, how we all doing today? Daily Reflections, July 6th. Identifying fear. The chief activator of our defects has been self-centered fear. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 76. When I feel uncomfortable, irritated, or depressed, I look for fear. This evil and corroding thread is the root of my distress. Fear of failure, fear of others, opinions, fear of harm, and many other fears. I have found a higher power who does not want me to live in fear, and as a result, the experience of AA in my life is freedom and joy. I am no longer willing to live with the multitude of character defects that characterized my life while I was drinking. Step 7 is the vehicle to freedom from these defects. I pray for help in identifying the fear underneath the defect, and then I ask God to relieve me of that fear. This method works for me without fail and is one of the great miracles of my life in Alcoholics Anonymous. And just for today, July 6th, I'm sorry. The main thing the 8th step does for us is to help build awareness that, little by little, we are gaining new attitudes about ourselves and how we deal with other people. Basic text, page 39. To say I'm sorry probably isn't such a foreign idea to most of us. In our active addiction, it may have been a very familiar phrase. We were always telling people how sorry we were, and were probably deeply surprised when someone tired of our meaningless apologies responded with, "You sure are. In fact, you're the sorriest excuse for..." That may have been our first clue that "I'm sorry" didn't really make any difference to those we harmed, especially when we both knew that we'd just do the same thing again. Many of us thought that making amends would be another "I'm sorry." However, the action we take in those steps is entirely different. Making amends means to make changes and, above all, to make the situation right. If we stole money, we don't just say, "I'm sorry, I'll never do it again now that I'm clean." We pay the money back. If we neglected or abused our families, we don't just apologize. We begin to treat them with respect. Amending our behavior and the way we treat ourselves and others is the whole purpose of working the steps. We're no longer just sorry. We're responsible. Just for today, I will accept responsibility for myself and my recovery. Today, I will amend some particular thing I'm sorry for. And from now on, do no harm, but take no shit. And with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you're tuning in from. And also with that, I'm going to encourage you to like and subscribe if you want more content from this channel, and invite you to check out links posted in the description box below to non-emergency numbers, clinics, programs, other programs, speaker tapes, podcasts, and of course my mixtape all up in there. Lastly but not leastly, I'm going to take 24 hours for myself in which you, another 24 hours of continuous sobriety, recovery, harm reduction, or whatever it is you be doing to keep staying alive.